let's continue playing Motorsport Manager, the Challenge Series, where after doing the easy one, after however many attempts that was, we're now fighting for 5th. So last race of the WMC, the top level championship, so we can secure it without getting on the podium. However, Oliveira is closing fast, and wherever she finishes affects where we need to finish. Fighting for 5th, I assume, means that 5th or above is all we need. Should it be easy? I have a feeling it won't be, especially if the challenge is putting us at the back of the field, possibly? It depends. I believe we're starting mid-race, and again, this impacts what strategies we got available and what setups we got. Just see exactly what we got to deal with, and then we'll make the choices. And hopefully, it'll take us far fewer attempts to get this one done. Okay. So we're under a safety car. Double that. We're in 7th and 9th. Let's just check this. So Harry Chapman is our driver, and he's getting +2. Anna Oliveira. Okay. So she's currently not in the points. If she was leading, we'd lose the championship from 7th, and I assume she wins on the draw if we are 6th, because we get 3 points, so therefore we would be tied on 97. And yeah, she's behind our teammate. Okay. Let's also just check a couple of things here. So, tyre-wise, Ultra's the last 10 laps, 14-16. We're under intermediate conditions for a little bit longer. But hopefully we'll be there long enough to possibly do a super soft till the end. We actually can't use our soft tyres, which is unfortunate. For some reason you have more softs available. Why do you not have an extra soft tyre available? Well, either way. Not much I can do right now other than conserve fuel and just prepare. So, we need Chapman into the top 5. That's kind of our priority immediately up once the safety car launches, which it's about to do. So let's go medium overtake, medium overtake, and get ready for this. We're actually already under racing speed. So yeah, Chapman needs to push, and Robertson needs to push as well, if only to try and keep our championship rival behind. So Chapman up to 6th, up to 5th. Okay, so Chapman's in the pound seat at the moment. Robinson has unfortunately let Oliveira get through. And if we get up to 4th, then it doesn't matter if she eventually gets past us. So we're pushing at least until we're 4th. Okay, 4th it is. So let's then go push reserve, push... Actually, we'll go push high for the moment. We want to keep the momentum going. The more positions we have, the better, but obviously we don't need to go any further than this. 4th is fine. Even assuming we lose the 1 position. Okay. So 23 laps left to go then. We are sitting in 4th, chasing down 3rd of Vasquez, hopefully. Keeping a rough eye on the weather. So our teammate is down in 10th and is not really making an impact at the moment. So you can go back to neutral and probably medium. Neutral high, neutral medium. Yeah, we'll stick with that. The fuel we can burn through a little bit, so... Obviously our main focus is going to be on Chapman. So the top 2 drivers have gotten a bit away from us, which is fine. We don't mind that too much. Oliveira is still fighting around, is now into... Nope, still in 7th. Good. As long as she stays in 7th, the better that is for us. And it looks as if in about 6 laps' time, we are going to be wanting off of these tyres, which is why I've gone down on pushing on these. I want to just stay consistent, stay with that. And Oliveira is now still fighting for 5th. Okay. That's fine. We don't mind that. Robertson has crashed. Virtual safety car. Well, I suppose that's a good thing and a bad thing. He wasn't holding up other drivers anymore, but I'd love to pit now, but it's not going to matter, and we want to move on to dry tyres anyway. Okay, let's do a quick burst while we get out here, see if we can sneak our way into 3rd. There's only about a minute under there, so we don't want to be on this for too long, but... Nah, he's got away. He's got away. Let's go down to what we were doing, neutral high. Alright, so Oliveira chasing us down. In championship positions, we're still 8 points clear. He has to win, and we have to finish 6th. Put the overtake on just to see if we can get this, but I'm of the opinion it's not going to happen. Yeah, so 5 laps. Overtake push, overtake push. I'm basically defending and attacking at this point, but it feels like we're going to defend here. Oh, she's in a much better car than us. All right, let's downgrade that. Chapman back up into 4th, and now you're in a position we can overtake you in. Now you are. Now I've pushed my tyres a bit more. Well, through goes Oliveira, and now we have to stay in the position we are in or better. And we have no assistance from our teammate anymore. Well, I want to keep an eye on what Oliveira does. We probably want to stay on a similar-ish strategy here. I think it might even be worth now conserving some fuel, just see if we can get ourselves into a position here. Because I feel we want to be pitting very soon. Maybe even as soon as next lap or 2, depending. Yeah, so Oliveira is already gone. Back to medium. Just build up this fuel gauge a little bit more. Yeah, I feel it's going to be pit time. Let's see what the leader does. The leader did not pit. Nobody else has pitted either. I'm of the opinion, and I might be wrong, that we want to pit here. The problem with pitting here is that these have got a 14 to 16 lap threshold. So if we do this, we're going to have to somehow stretch this out. But I feel this is going to be fine. All right, fast pit stop. We're going to pit now. Or do we wait 1 lap? I think we wait 1 lap and give it the beans and then go on to this strategy. Yeah, nobody else pitted as well. That might prove to be an error. Yeah, some drivers have come in. We probably could have got away with that. Well, let's beans it and hit this lap. Onto the super soft tyres. Fast stop. See what we can do. If nothing else, we've closed the gap on the drivers in front of us. Yep, and that's everybody coming in. So pit lane battle it is. And we exit in the same position we were. Okay, neutral high then. Well, some drivers, Oliveira is on the ultras. Now, that's an interesting one. I don't think she'll make those go to the end, which may favour us. Of course, Oliveira still has to finish in 1st in order to make sure we have to finish 5th. Currently, we can finish lower than we currently are, but we have a reasonable gap to 6th, and if we stay 5th, no matter where she finishes, we win. So we'll use a bit of fuel, see if we can stay in touch with Vasquez, who is 3 seconds up the road. However, it has to be said that Zalniski is basically storming ahead. Ultra soft tyres on Oliveira, though, means he's going to catch up, but overall, that's fine. How's our conditioning? Conditions seem okay. We are pushing the engines, but I feel that's going to be a consistent thing we can keep. Oh, it's also. Oh, okay. Ultra softs with the right tyres. I think that's determined from that. So it's going to be raining soon. Right. So these tyres are not going to go to the end then, in which case we're going to push as well. Oliveira fastest sector. Her tyres are destroyed, but I don't know. Does she have to go? It depends if it's going to be a full wet or if it's going to be into wet. Which we've at least got time to find out. Oliveira fastest lap of the race. 23.5. We did a 24.7. So she's a second faster than us a lap. Get down to 1.4. We are closing on 4th. This is a bit of bonus security at this point. Saarinen is on ultra softs as well, so that might be a reason why we need to get past Varquez here. But we've got 3 laps of dry running. And while we are churning through the tyres, we know we're not going to need to be on them for more than 3 laps, so let's just see what we can do from here. These tyres are lower conditioned than ours, but I imagine he's going to lose out as this goes on. Chapman, personal best sector 2, 1.2. Still 1.2, 1.1. Alright, within a second. Let's try attacking for just this bit. See if we can force it here. Yeah, double overtake. Let's force it into one of these corners. 0.6, 0.5. Okay, done. Right, I feel that was worth forcing, even though it's it might compromise us a little bit here. And that looks like it's going to stay into wet. Although, so we may lose a position here as well. This is the tricky bit now. I've got to manage this, and I've let him past. I should have stayed on it a little longer. Okay, here comes the weather again. So, oh, that's going to get a full wet. Oh, now I don't know. Now I don't know. Oliveira did take the lead as well, just as a random incidental bit of what we're doing. Alright, the inter-crossover point's not for a little while. But we have drivers coming in and coming out on the inters. So if we were on the inters, we're probably good until the last 2 laps, at which point everything falls apart. Yeah, you're the one I need to watch, actually. I need to know when you're coming in. Not this lap. Maybe next lap? If we go on to the inters now, we have 3 laps of it being worth it. Maybe 4. And then the wets come into their own. It's whether the wets are worth it. This is another darn end of race thing here. If we go on the inters, we've got to stay on the inters. And it's whether we'll make enough distance while the inters are good. If we're on the wets, we're basically still on the bad tyre combo until that happens. Let's see how much faster you are. See, they're losing time still. Wexler might be a better indicator of this, but no, we'll see. It's now wet, so it is into running here. Bit of tyre wear, yep, 24. Saarinen, is you coming in? You are coming in. Vaquez, no. Richter, no. Alright, I feel it's worth the gamble here. Because if you look at the tyre range on those inters, it'll go until it's basically at the extreme end. I think we might get lucky and that lap there might fall into the workable category. Unfortunate, but we're definitely now in inter range. So, let's go for it. Chapman pits from 5th. Alright, push high. In fact, push overtake right now because we need to make these work. While they're good, they need to work. That overtake as well. We know these are good for a few laps. If we churn 10% of them off here, it's worth it. Oliveira is in the pits. We're back up into the top. Oliveira went on wets. Alright. We need enough of a gap. Also, I've just noticed that that is really critical for fuel. But we need enough of a gap that I can pit in, put some wets on, and still be good. Okay, Oliveira is in. Yeah, we're churning through this. We were expecting to. Zaleski is holding us off. That is not good. The good news is that Saarinen is also on the inters, and everybody else is on the inters underneath him. So from that basis, we can probably afford to calm this down a bit. Yeah, this is now wet weather with 4 to go. Alright. 4 to go. We're faster than Saarinen, which is the important bit. The rest of this doesn't matter. We just have to finish there. We're losing time to all of the wet runners, but there's not enough of them to make this worth it. We're going to finish 5th as we stand. 2 laps to go. Oliveira is definitely fastest. We're definitely losing time to her. But the track is now coming back down towards us, so I think we're safe in 3rd. Final lap. Challenge completed. He says, having not actually crossed the line yet, but okay, so Inter was the correct decision. We finished 3rd. World champion Chapman. Oliveira wins, but does not win the championship outright. Yeah, I think that was a wider curve than it was on the last challenge where we had the sort of sprinkler that meant we couldn't really do the intermediary tyre. But that was clearly the better decision there. So, okay, that looks okay. Scrutineering. Is our car illegal? That would be rather mean at this point, I feel. But Harry Chapman picks up 6 championship points and therefore is the world champion. Kitano Sport, however, only finish in 3rd. Another accessory available for a new career. We've unlocked a hat pack, which gives us clearly the best hat. Clearly the best hat. Okay, well that was the second challenge, and that was rather easier than the first challenge, I have to be honest. Next time, Up in Flames, which is a 5-race challenge, so let's hope we can keep that going. Have Wexler win the Drivers' Championship. He cannot leave the team. I cannot leave the team. 5 races. Well, until then, folks.